Welcome to Tales of Myth and Mayhem. I am Marc. I am your storyteller for this evening. We're playing Kult Divinity Lost, the Black Madonna. For some reason, my headphones are fucked, so everything sounds weird to me at the moment. So I do apologise. No Aaron again, unfortunately. He will return. But yeah, we do happen to have Lanhee back, which is awesome. So we'll make a round, say hello, do a quick recap of last time, and get back into it. So we will start with Lanhee.
Hi, I'm Lonnie, and I will be playing Sophia Katzenbeisser. Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
Yeti?
Hi, I'm Yeti, and I'll be playing Mike Rasche, the ex-policeman, now private eye. Also, son of Magda's, which is totally not leading to any emotional problems at all.
Sorry, I'm fucking about my camera. And of course, last but not least, Lavaita.
Hello, I'll be playing Elisabeth König, who is a dealer in rare books and occult things. You happy with your camera now?
No, not at all.
No?
It's not moving properly. I know dead air fucking sucks. Anyway, yeah, really I'm sorry for this. Hi Rob, how you doing? Hi, cat. Rob, I got the new cult books, so we will not cult, sleigh books, so we will be running that again soon. So last time the Elisabeth and Mike were at Magda's apartment. They found Magda in a state of distress, barely able to talk, couldn't focus properly. They were able to call for an ambulance. It came quite quickly. Took her to the hospital. However, Mike and Elisabeth stayed behind and did a little bit of a search. One thing when the what do you call them were here, the EMTs were there, they seemed unable to see the marks on Magda's body, unlike Mike and Elisabeth. And just as we left it, am I too quiet?
No.
If the fucking, I'm having to be careful because I've got my mic's all fucked. Anyway, so I don't know what's wrong with me today. It's all fucking gone. As we ended, both of them noticed that these boils and growths had also appeared on their skin. But for the moment, what we're going to do is we're going to go back in time a day or two to as they all came back from Hamburg. Sophia has just said goodbye to Elisabeth and is about to head home. What is home like, Sophia?
Her apartment is very quiet. It's always dark. She has the curtains drawn at all times. It's messy in the sense there's like papers and like food wrappers everywhere. It's kind of like a manic state. There's like unfinished stories and all over the place.
When you get home, it's probably early evening. Get, no. Would there be anyone waiting on you? Anyone there? Or do you have neighbours? Is it an apartment? Is it a house somewhere?
She has neighbors. She kind of keeps to herself, but if she does see them out in the hallway and passing, she will respond if they say hi to her, but she doesn't really like hang out with them per se.
You're lucky as you get in, no one says hello, it's quiet. It's getting dark. The apartment door opens. You've got some mail sitting there. I don't know if you've got a post box or if you've got a slit in the door. Pick up your mail, mostly just bills and flyers. The apartment smells that unused smell. You know, when you've not been home for a few days. And everything's just still. I said there's some food wrappers and things about and that. Yeah, maybe something's been left somewhere that didn't stay quite as fresh as it should. What's the first thing you do when you go home?
She's gonna go through the mail first because she knows she has bills due. She's just trying to figure out how to get money for them.
I go through the bills. So, yeah, the usual sort of thing. There's something from your agent about a new contract. The next book coming out. There is something about the insurance policy changing the name of the recipient away from Caspian. Something to signing it back to them. Other than that, seems kind of normal. So you come in, you pick up the bills. So is the apartment big? Is it small?
It is, I would say, like a small studio apartment.
Okay. So you've probably got a small table and chair where you can eat, you can do things like that. Look at the meal. The kitchen's a little bit messy. The bed's unkempt. You're tired. You know, you're still not feeling well. Maybe you head to bed. As you get ready, pull back the covers. The smell of something rotten is stronger. And there's a rat, his throat slit, lying under the covers, blood soaked into the sheets. Dry. You can tell just by looking at it, if you were to touch it, it would be sticky. We'll keep it together, please.
What do I roll for that? Sorry.
2d10 plus your willpower, and I don't know what your stability is at, so you might have a minus from it.
Okay. A 20.
Nice. How do you react then? You see it, you're not, it doesn't affect you, it doesn't, what do you think when you see it?
She's not surprised. I feel like she was expecting it at some point. And so in her mind, she kind of like catalogs it and then immediately goes into checking the apartment to see if there's anything else.
Start going through, you can tell your clothes have been rifled through. I mean, you're not the tidiest of people, but there's definitely things out of place, maybe something missing. You see photographs. They had a book of photos. It's kept in the cupboard. You see that it's lying open. It's your wedding day. You and Caspian, both of your hands on the knife as you cut the cake. And your eyes have been X'd out.
She is going to stare at the photo for a moment and then just close the book. And I'm not trying to burn down that apartment, but she's gonna set it on fire. Hopefully, a contained blaze.
Yeah. That's not a problem. You take it to the bin. You open up the window, let the air in. You set it on fire. The whole book, everything in it.
Just not the whole book, just the photos, any photos of her and Caspian she is setting on fire.
You know, so you take the time, take each one out, throw it into the bin. See the flames kind of lick higher. Maybe it's somehow cathartic for you. You knew this fucker would do something. You don't know how he found where you lived. You feel kind of lucky that you weren't here when he got here, maybe.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for the night? Are you going to stay in your apartment? Or are you going to go somewhere else?
I think she's gonna stay and try to write and see if she gets anywhere.
You take your time. You clean up all of the sheets. Blood. You scrub. Takes you maybe. Am I being really quiet, or does it sound normal?
It's a little bit quiet, but only a little bit.
And now?
Much later.
Okay. Then I'm turning the wrong thing down. And now, am I still loud? Excellent. So, take your time, you scrub at it, maybe you flip the mattress. All it takes its toll, you're sweating, you still have that ache in your muscles and your joints. By the time you're done, you make sure the door's locked, you put something in front of it, you go to bed. Once your head hits the pillow, you're out. You're in darkness. And you feel cold stone against your body. You hear grunting. Sound you've not wanted to hear in a long time. You hear Caspian's breath getting heavier and heavier. You can't see him. He's nowhere near you. It's just darkness. You hear a slap ring out and you feel a hand across your cheek, stinging and red. You fucking bitch. But you're a child. You're small. You're looking up. And it's not Caspian's face. Someone older. Wire-rimmed glasses. Teeth showing and they smile. Yellowed. Rotting. And you realise when he called you a bitch, it wasn't in German. It was in Russian. You don't speak Russian. The face moves back into the darkness. You feel a hand on your ankle. It's cold. The nails bite into your skin. It starts to pull along the rough stone. It yanks and you fall, your head bounces off of the stone ground, your eyes screw closed. And you open them and Caspian is above you. His fist falling onto your face. You feel something crack. And again, and again. Why won't you let me love you? And then blackness again. You wake up on Monday morning, you don't feel refreshed. The doorbell rings. What would you like to do?
She's going to stay as quiet as possible to see if they continue to ring the doorbell or if they eventually go away.
Just a couple of heartbeats. And then a knock. Another ring of the bell. Another couple of heartbeats. You hear footsteps walking away.
When she is sure they're gone, she will get up and finally go to the door and like crack it open to see if they left anything.
There's a bouquet of flowers leaning against the door, cards sticking out.
She will pick them up and take them inside.
What would Caspian write in the note?
Probably that he misses her and that he still loves her and she will find his way back to him. So, yeah, so she just immediately just throws them in the waste can with the
And
burnt
with the
picture.
ashes.
Yep.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. What do you plan to do?
I think she would try to reach out to Elisabeth.
Call the
In some-
apartment. No answer. Call the bookshop. It's engaged.
She is going
Unfortunately, we
to.
don't have time travel, otherwise I would.
Yeah, you can. I think she was gonna take a trip to would her would the bookshop be within walking distance?
I don't know, but no matter what, you can't have met Elisabeth because you didn't meet her. We're not doing paradoxes.
Yeah.
Because for Elisabeth, it's already Monday night. It's already been to
Okay.
Magda's.
I mean, we could slide something in, but we can't change what
No,
ended
no.
up happening when.
And I have different plans anyway.
Well, what should she? I feel like she's very much a homebody, so I feel like she's probably just reads to like calm herself down because she's not so much like afraid. She's more like frustrated that he now knows where she lives and sent her flowers.
And murder the rat and stick him in the bed.
Yeah.
You did notice that when you got there, the door wasn't broken or anything.
Yeah. That's a concern.
You don't have any shopping in. You obviously knew you were going to be away for a few days, so the fridge is just a bit empty. The phone rings.
She's gonna answer it.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah. Why did she answer it? Anyways, she doesn't say anything. She just lets him vent his anger or hangs up. Probably hangs up at this point. She's like, nope. Absolutely not.
You stay silent, and what you hear is, Sophia? Sophia, is that you? It's not Caspian. What's the name of your agent?
Rachel.
Did you get the letter I sent you? The Americans are very interested in your new book.
Yeah, I just got home not that long ago.
How was the award ceremony?
It was weird being at one of those. I mean, I haven't really published anything in a while, so it was just weird being invited after not publishing anything for, a good year or two at this point.
But you'll be back out there soon, won't you? You
I
didn't
hope
say
so.
the manuscript was almost finished, didn't you?
Yes, it's almost done.
I cannot wait to read the final draft.
I will sign this contract and get it back to you as soon as
Excellent.
possible.
Well, do you have plans for the day? Maybe we can meet up for lunch.
You know what? Sure. Let's meet up for lunch.
She gives you a restaurant in Berlin-Mitte. Do you want to do anything before you go and meet her?
Is she's I'm assuming she's still not feeling well from the trip, correct? Or is she feeling better at this point?
I'm still not feeling great. You don't have the heavy fever anymore. But you still have, like when you've had the flu or a cold or something for a couple of days after, you still feel a bit, yeah, wee bit wrecked.
She's gonna put on a brave face and put on some makeup, even though she still feels off. And would rather just be in her bed.
Get the makeup on, and it's the it does feel off. You do want to be in your bed, but at the same time, this is something that's yours. It's not Caspian's. Never was Caspian's. He didn't want you to write, did he? He didn't want you to be independent.
Nope.
As you out the door, a neighbour from across the way opens up, as if maybe she was waiting. Ah, you're back. There was a lovely young gentleman came to see you. I let him in. You remember
Yep.
she has your spare key for emergencies.
You let him in?
Yeah, he said he had to bring you something. It's young love.
Right. Just from now on, please, in some way, check with me before you let a stranger into my apartment.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. He said that he knew you. I was sure I'd seen a picture of him somewhere in your apartment before.
I didn't know him. I do write, so maybe he's like a crazy fan or something. Please just.
I'm terribly sorry. I know he didn't do anything untoward, did he?
No, just went through my stuff.
You see, she looks visibly distraught at this. I'm so sorry, Sophia. I should have thought of a stupid old woman.
No, you're fine. It's okay.
If I see him again, I'll chase him off. I won't let him back here.
That's not necessary.
And she lets you go. It's a Monday, middle of the city. It's, I think we said September, because that's terrible with fucking time. It's not cold, it's not warm. But all of the terrassing are closed, all of the seats outside are chained back up. They get put away for winter soon. Rachel's sitting at the window, waves you over.
This is a nice place.
It's up and coming, as they say.
We could have just gone to like the deli down the street. We didn't have to.
Like, we should be celebrating. If the Americans are interested in your new book, that could be a nice little win for you.
I hope I get something from it.
Horror is all the rage at the moment. You know, they're letting Stephen King make his own movies. It's,
I saw that. Making one about a clown, I think.
yes, I've heard of that one. Some strange scenes in that book, if I remember correctly. You do know he's still on a little bit of the powder.
Yeah.
So how was your weekend? What did you get up to?
I went to the award ceremony and then I got sick, so I didn't get to do much. I was sick. And then the neighbor, she's so sweet. I gave her my extra key in case I get locked out. She let a fan into my apartment because he said he knew me.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
I'm fine. He wasn't in there. She's really sweet. She was just trying to help.
Yeah, like I've ordered for us. I'd be like, here, do you want a cocktail? I know it's early, but
Yeah, I'll take one.
she gets hold of the waiter, orders the drinks. A few minutes later, they're brought. Cheers. Starter comes. It's mostly small talk. A bottle of champagne's brought over. From the gentleman at the bar. He points over. There's no one sitting there. Oh, perhaps he went to the... So I'll show you when he's back. May I pour for you?
You can just leave it on the table.
Of course, ma'am. Your food will be here in one moment.
Thank you.
Rachel reaches for the bottle and pops it open right away. Well, waste not, want not.
I'm gonna let you have all of that.
Are you trying to get me drunk?
No, I already had like a cocktail. I don't need anything else.
Food comes out. Large trays. Rob asked us to hydrate, by the way, so please hydrate. I'll hydrate with my umber. They come out. Large tray with the silver cloche or whatever it's called. Cloche? I don't know. Over the food. We had to put some down in front of each of you. And yours gets raised, and you hear a sharp intake of breath from Rachel and a shriek from the waiter. And you see another rat split open on your plate, arranged with dressing around it. Sprig of parsley. This one's fresh. Blood's still soaking out. Roll, keep it together, please.
I'm falling apart at the seams. Uh, a 10.
So how do you react to this?
Um,
You can drop your stability by 1, please.
she is. Oh, anxiety is crazy. Anxious is crazy. Uh, she immediately just
All the
she
sound
tries.
round about.
Yeah, she tries so hard not to like vomit, but all she's had is alcohol in her stomach, and it's not sitting well with her. So she immediately just throws up.
The waiter immediately puts the cover back over it. Rachel's shouting at them, just raging. And as you're trying not to vomit, out of the corner of your eye, you see someone walk past the window. Big smile on their face. And they're going, you're not sure it was Caspian, but it definitely could have been. The waiter is apologising. The maitre d' comes over and is profusely apologising. Obviously, you're not being charged anything for your meal. Whatever else, they're going to find out what happened. It's a disgrace. Let's get you out of here. Let's go somewhere else. Are you sure you want to go home with them? If someone was there, what? Could this be the same person? Maybe you've got a stalker.
Yeah, it's a stalker.
Is there
It's
something
also
you're not telling me?
um, I'm fine, Rachel. I'm so fine.
Do you want to come to the office? We can sit there and have a coffee.
I think I don't want to get you involved in all this, so I'm just gonna
Look,
just
I'm
gonna
your
go.
agent. It's part and parcel.
It's very dangerous, and you're kind of like family, and you're kind of the only family I have left in a sense. So I would like to keep you as far away from it as possible.
I get that, but ah, God, what can I do for you? Anything?
Um, I'm gonna have the police come over and investigate my apartment, see if I missed anything.
Okay, you can do that. Where are you going to go? Do you want to come stay at mine?
I'll be fine.
Where are you going to go?
Back to my apartment. I will be okay.
Look, at least let me take you back there. Don't go alone.
If it'll make you feel better to escort me back, then you may escort me back.
I definitely will. I'm so sorry. I would never be coming back here again.
I don't think it was their fault.
Are you sure we shouldn't call the police?
I don't think the restaurant has anything to do with this. And I think some police may already know what's going on, but that's a different story for another day. So let's just go back to my apartment.
She gets a taxi and gets you back. Your neighbour opens the door again when you come back and is again apologising. You're still feeling tired. What do you want to do? You're meant to be
Um,
meeting the others outside of Magda's apartment in another 2-3 hours.
she is going to go into her apartment and kind of like splash water on her face so she can calm down.
takes a little bit. Your hands are shaking. You can still smell the burned photographs. And the kind of sweet smell of the flowers. Flowers in the bin.
And then she's going to do something she hasn't done in a while. She always keeps like a pocket knife, and she just puts it under her pillow so when she comes back, she has it there.
Seems like a good plan, yeah. Phone rings again.
She's not going to answer.
Rings. It rings. Do you have an answering machine, or?
She does, yeah.
After 4 or 5 rings, the answer machine picks it. Did you get my presents?
Yeah.
I know. Probably not the nicest things to send you. Doesn't send the right message. You just need to know that I want you back, Sophia. Doesn't it? It's not right that you're away from me. You should be coming back to me. I won't let this stand. You know, I know where you live now. I know where you eat. I know what friends you have, that little bitch in the bookshop. Should I go visit her? Pick up the fucking phone.
You know, she's going to pick up the phone.
Oh, baby. I'm so glad you're there.
Yeah.
Why haven't you
So
been
you-
calling me?
Because you left a dead rat on my bed. What did you expect? Okay. You left a dead rat on my bed, and then you sent me flowers.
Like, sometimes people need the stick along with the carrot, don't they? It seems to me you've forgotten your vows.
We're not.
I want to see you.
You're not seeing me alone.
That's no way for a wife to speak to her husband.
I feel like you lost that right when you did what you did to me, but
Till death do us part, do you not remember? You are meant to honour your husband. You're meant to obey. I let you have your little books. I let you write your little stories. All you had to do was do as you were told.
I gave
Come
you the
on.
privilege. I gave you the privilege of talking with me. I'm gonna end this call now. You have a
Listen, you
great
bitch.
night. She just hangs up.
It doesn't ring back. What do you do with the time until you're meant to meet Elisabeth, Mike, and Harry?
She at this point is kind of just like she has taken the pocket knife out from under her pillow and is just kind of playing with it just in case he wants to show up.
At a time, say it's a couple of hours before you need to leave. Kind of tense time. Your fingers and hands weaving about with a knife. What are you thinking about during that time?
The one thing she is most grateful for is him teaching her how to use a pocket knife.
Time comes to leave. Slip the knife into your bag. You're out the door, once again the neighbour, as if by magic, checking how you are, looks very apologetic.
She,
Yeah.
before she leaves, uh, she does have a picture of like Caspian in her wallet, and she's gonna hand that to the neighbor. And she goes, "If you see this man come anywhere near my apartment, tell him I don't live there anymore. Tell him I died. I don't know. Tell him something to get him to stay away from my
She looks
apartment."
kind of confused. Of course, that I thought I knew his, but I knew his face. It's like, again, I can't say sorry enough, Sophia. I should have known better.
No, it's fine.
You say it's fine, and you see her face kind of twitch. Should never leave your fucking husband. Fucking dare you. Her face is back to normal.
Are you good? You okay?
Of course I'm okay, dear. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I gotta go meet some friends. You have a good night.
You too. I'll keep my eyes open. When you go out, you look back and you see her face is at her window, looking out left to right, scanning for this man you showed a picture of. It's much darker now. How are you going to get there? Bus, taxi?
Um, she's gonna take the bus.
So you need to make a change. Vinmiddel. Berlinmiddel. Autoport. Right, damn it. Bus is fairly empty. There's a homeless person near the back. You could smell the room washed. A couple of kids, football in hand. Otherwise, people coming home from work looking tired. "15 minutes later, you're at Berlin-Mitte. Swap out the next bus and take your seat. Someone gets on after you. They sit down beside you. They put their hand onto your thigh and squeeze. "Hello, Sophia. Where do you think you're going?"
I don't think he would want to cause a scene right now. I am armed. I do have a weapon.
"What little pig sticker you have? You wouldn't do that to me. You know better. Do you remember what happened last time you tried to hurt me?" And you feel the fingers digging into your thigh, and you know there's bruises going to be there. Roll keep it together, please.
I am just falling apart. Ah, 9.
Drop your stability by 2. Tell me what happens here. What's the feeling as he does this? Do you feel powerless?
She is currently unhinged. Not good. Not good for her.
Great for me though.
Not good for Sophia. She's unhinged. She is going to immediately, like, try to rip open her backpack and grab the knife and just stab the hand that is currently on her.
I want you to roll violence, please, but -2 because of your state.
Okay, what violence? Yeah, well, my violence is already -2, so Wolf an 8. She's doing great. Great things.
Your hands are shaking. You bring the knife out. You try to stab him. He grabs it, twists it out of your hand. You hear it skitter onto the floor. You hear someone shout, "Hey, what the fuck?" Caspian turns. You keep out of it. Turns back to you. I think we're going to go to my hotel now, dear.
And if I don't want to go?
What you want is immaterial at the moment. You will do as your husband says. And you feel the back of your head, your hair being pulled as he stands up. Yanks in the... You know when something pulls your hair properly? The pain of it. You hear someone say, "You can't fucking do that." And Caspian turns. You can't see his face, but you know that smile that he has.
She's going to lie to the person that's trying to be involved to keep them safe because he's crazy. So she's gonna look at the person and be like, I'm fine. I'm okay. Just
Are you sure? Because it's a young guy. He's probably early 20s.
he's I'm fine, yeah.
He sits back down. The bus stops. Fairly empty looking street. Shops that are closed, shuttered. No one else gets off with the two of you. Sometimes, Sophia, I think you're more trouble than you're worth.
If I'm more trouble than I'm worth, then why do you keep coming after me?
He twists your hair,
Okay.
pulls it down. Because you're mine.
Right.
He starts to pull you towards an alleyway.
You know, I can walk by myself. I'm not a child.
You run away like a child, don't you? I'm going to make sure that you understand the gravity of what you've done. And then we're going to go home. And you know what? I think I'll make you dinner tonight. But first, you have to pay. What would you like to do?
She's going to. This is going to not go well for her because she's unhinged. But she's going to immediately try to grab for his throat.
Okay.
We're unhinged.
I don't think
Unhinged.
you have any minuses here for that, so just roll violence. Or if you want, you can also do act under pressure. So if your coolness is better, I would be fine with you rolling that.
Okay, 14.
14?
Mm-hmm.
Superb. So what is it you want to do to him?
She's gonna try to strangle him.
Trying to get your hands around his throat. You feel some of the hair in the back of your head get ripped out. You see his hand, he falls to the ground, and you're standing over him, pushing down on his throat, and you see that smile. I want you to avoid harm, please.
What do I roll? Oh,
So
reflexes. Yeah.
reflexes,
A 15.
Nice. He pushes you off. He tried to knee you in the crotch, but wasn't able to do so. Pushes himself to his feet. See, you didn't learn after the last time. See, this time I'll make sure they wire your jaws shut. He takes a step towards you. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah, she's immediately just gonna take off running. As soon as he like goes to step towards her, she just runs.
You run. You run the street. It's fairly empty. You take off across, and he's behind you. Not even far behind you. He's tall, he's got long legs. He's running after you. The light, the street's a bit of a busier one, is green. You run across. Midway across, it turns red. You don't stop. Neither does he. And you hear the thud and the scream as the truck hits into Caspian. Turn back. The truck has put on the brakes. Caspian's body is under the wheels. You see his face half crushed. Roll keep it together, please.
A 12.
Drop one stability. I'm going to say, instead of becoming one of them, you're kind of frozen.
I am completely broken, by the way.
Oh, you're completely broke? Excellent. Even better. You see Caspian's mouth open and close. Hand still reaching for you. And you're standing there and you watch, you hear people screaming and shouting, and you hear the sirens coming, the ambulance. Somehow, when they question you, you say, my husband, and they take you with in the ambulance. The whole time, you're able to see him as they are trying to keep him alive. His jaw looks much worse than he ever did to you. The eyeball seems to be coming out of the socket. But it stays fixed on you. And you don't know whether to be happy or sad at this. When you get to the hospital, they take him away, they give you something to calm you down. And sit you waiting on a doctor. Elisabeth, Mike, you arrive at the hospital. You get in through the emergency. You ask where Magda is, you're given directions. As you head towards them, Elisabeth, you notice Sophia. She has a blanket round about her, a 1,000-yard stare.
Oh, that's Sophia, isn't it? She
My
looks
goodness, so it
awful.
is.
Are you speaking?
I was trying to. Sophia, hello? You okay?
He got hit by a truck.
I'm going to make an assumption here about who he is. Is it the person I would probably expect?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you doing about that? I know you weren't on the best of terms.
I don't know. I should feel happy, but I do and I don't. I don't know.
Oh, goodness, what a night we've had. Have you been okay otherwise?
No. He found out where I lived.
Oh no.
Yeah. Left a dead rat in my bed and then sent me flowers like that was supposed to fix everything.
I mean, you already know my opinion of that guy, but I'm sorry. You did put the time in, and he did what he did.
If it wasn't for him teaching me how to defend myself, I don't know if I would be meeting you guys right now. He tried to take me back with him, and yeah, so
Elisabeth isn't particularly tall, but she feels like she's looming slightly, standing while Sophia's sitting, so she kind of kneels down to like be at the same level. Mike's here as well. I don't know where Harry is. He didn't arrive, but Magda is also very sick. We found her.
did she get worse?
I don't know about worse, but she was not in a good way.
As the two were talking, because, I don't know Sophia that well, I was hanging back a step or two. Still listening though, because I really was curious about, well, the thing that seemed to have Sophia worried all this time. As Magda gets mentioned, I approach. Um, yeah. Hi, Sophia. Um, well, what a strange coincidence to have everybody at the hospital now. Well, except Harry, I guess. I'm sorry, I overheard. That sounded awful. I hope you're okay.
I will be.
You will be. Yes, we'll all be.
Sophia, if you need to, I know you know it's not exactly made for visitors, but you can stay at mine for a couple of days if you need to.
I think I just need to. I need to stay at my place. It's where all my books and stuff are, and everything I'm working on. So, and I don't think he'll be bothering me for a little bit. So,
Well, that's something positive.
yeah. Um, but we should go check on Magna. Um, I'm fine, and I'll be okay.
And before we move up, like Elizabeth kind of offers her hand to you to like give you a hand up and just be kind of there.
She takes it.
You head towards where you were told Magda was. You see, surrounded by doctors, or staff, nurses, doctors. Tall blonde woman rushes past you. Excuse me. And gets in. You can see they're all intent. Magda, you hear the monitor start to beep. He's screaming, this is attempt CPR, shouting about cardiac arrest. She doesn't have a pulse. You can barely see what's going on. There's so many people around her. After a few moments, the blonde doctor stands up. There's nothing more we can do. She turns to face all of you. And each of you notice, you now see Magda's body. The people are starting to disperse. It's horrifying. It's swollen. Those black and red boils. Something that you hadn't seen before, Sophia, but are now very obvious. They're convulsing, pulsating. See the skin start to split. Fat, yellow larvae with black heads start to crawl out. They're eating her. You can see them chew and gnaw and throw themselves into her flesh. And then you hear a scream unlike any you've heard before. Right, your mum, her back arches. You see these creatures get flown in the air, the ones that aren't holding on. The doctor turns around in shock, runs back to Magda. And the screams fall silent. All of you will, except Sophia, roll keep it together, please, because I think Sophia's had enough.
I'm not quite sure how, but I rolled a 15.
Well, for Mike, I don't know, would you roll keep it together, or how would you react, actually, I'd say?
Oh, very, very much so. I mean, well, first they tell me she's died, and then, you know, the horrific maggot things. And then the scream, yeah, that's all the keep it togethers right there.
I mean, if you want, you can just lose the stability. I don't know if you would even try to keep it together at this point.
I mean, I think there's a bunch of things going on, but yes, I can absolutely lose the stability for
It's up to you.
the fun of it. But I'm not, you know, I guess falling apart over the, or, you know, I'm not throwing up or all the things that I could do after seeing all that. So now that the people around the bed have dispersed and it's only the doctor that reacts to the scream, can I also rush to her and like maybe get on the other side of the doctor?
No, they all
Take her hand
reacted
or
to the scream.
something?
They all came back, they tried to, and now it only took about 10 seconds. They said she's definitely dead. And as the doctor turns back to you, you see the blood and pus on her kittle, on her
Gown?
Gown,
No,
coat,
that's not coat. That's it.
She turns to speak to you. There's a little bit on her face. She doesn't seem to wipe away or anything. I'm sorry, you were Miss Orlova's next of kin? Just looking at the three of you.
Yeah. I'm the son.
I'm terribly sorry. You saw there was nothing we could do. And as she's speaking to you, you see one of those larvae crawl up her neck and across her face until it falls onto the ground.
What even is that awful stuff? What was the cause of death? I've never seen anything like it.
Looks like awful stuff. It was heart failure. We're not sure yet what caused it, but
the boils and the things, and the
Sorry.
pus and the.
what? I think maybe you're more affected by this than you might understand. I don't know what you're talking about, boils.
But she's all swollen. Don't you see?
Sir, if you'd like, I can bring you a sedative. Maybe sometimes shock does things like this to you.
I sort of point to Sophia and Elisabeth for backup. There, don't you? Do you see it?
Sophia's just gonna like look over, and based on like the doctor's reaction, she kind of gauges that they're not seeing this.
You see them wriggling, and as you look, Sophia, You see on your arms the boils start to arrive very lightly. You feel the itch. You feel it move. Elizabeth, what about you?
Elizabeth's in trouble. Elizabeth rolled a 7 for keeping it together.
Nice.
So she's dropped to stability and is going to take a mixture of sadness and
Two
scared.
stability.
It's just 2, sorry.
Well, 2 or 4, depending.
I thought it was
life changing. It would be 4.
It said 1 on the thing. Sorry.
No, if you rolled a 7, you're losing 2.
No, I'll take it. Do as I'm told. You're the boss.
The strain is too much for you to handle. The GM chooses your reaction, cower powerless in the threat's presence, panic with no control of your actions, suffer emotional trauma. That's what I'm saying you're doing.
Yeah. Fair. So this is a slight problem now because she does recognise that the EMTs in the apartment didn't see it either. They probably didn't even see it on her when she just realised that she had it as they were leaving. Maybe rolls up the sleeve of her black cardigan and sees the boil in her own arm. And she's not really able to react now. No. In a coherent way.
So, Mike, you're left kind of alone there. As you're asking for their help, and they're both. I mean, you can probably tell that they're not in any fit state.
Yeah. I'm thinking well, I'm at neurotic now, so I'm sort of thinking I should stay with it and keep protesting and make sure don't I'm gonna assume that they're gaslighting me, that they don't want to maybe acknowledge that they've made a mistake or something. I'm just, what are you even talking about? I think I work myself up to the state where I pick up one of the creatures that's maybe possibly even the one from the doctor, but I'm thinking she might, at my worked up state, she might not like to be touched by me. So maybe not that if I'm wise enough. But I pick up one and dangle it in front of her. What do you think this is then?
Okay, so I'm going to need to take a seat. If you're not able to calm down your own, I think it would be better that we keep you under observation for a few hours. Make sure that you're okay.
All right, I'll sit down. But what is this then? Are you telling me this? You don't see this? Come on.
You've nothing in your hand.
It's as big as a macaroni. It's huge.
Okay. Have a seat. Take a few moments. And as I said, if you need, we can give you a sedative.
I think the only thing that's saving me right now is my upbringing in a totalitarian system and knowing when to shut up in the face of authority.
Please, what do you call it? My head doesn't work. The pathologist will be here soon. We'll have him take your mother. We'll find out what caused it. And was she sick beforehand? Do you know?
Yes, she was. She was taking all sorts of medication. The EMTs took note of exactly what.
They brought with. Most of them were to help her calm down. It seems. Do you know if she had any physical illness or was it all?
Well, we met last week and she was complaining she was under the weather, and then when we were going to meet the next day, she didn't show, supposedly because we all caught some kind of flu, I guess. Maybe there was something going around.
I see, and that could also influence your state of mind here just now. And look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you, but it's a very emotional time. It's a very stressful situation.
Of course it's stressful, but that's not what that is. That doesn't explain anything.
You hear the tannoy go off. Paging Dr. Kellerman. Paging Dr. Kellerman. Look, I have to go. We'll have someone come and discuss with you the details of what's going to happen with your mother. Someone will be with you shortly. I'm terribly
Thank
sorry
you.
for your loss,
Right.
and we will find out what happened, I promise you.
Now, amid all the stuff in the room, will I find something that I could put the worm in? I presume it's very disgusting to hold, and as it wiggles.
There'll be a plastic cup or something you can get to put it in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking one of those little, I don't know, like pill cups or something. I'm sweeping that in there, and I'm absolutely, going to have somebody tell me what this is. This doctor can gaslight me, but if they don't know what I'm talking about, they'll not know to not tell me, and then I'll have them.
Sophia, you're still in shock.
I want to do something crazy.
Yeah.
Because she's broken and not in the right state of mind. Is there... My thought process is because she's not in the right state of mind, she would immediately try to get rid of said boil on her arm with anything sharp. So I just imagine her just like the sharpest thing she can find in the room and just like stabbing at her arm.
You can see where the syringes are. You can't get to one that's open. You would need to open one up. But yeah, no one else is paying attention. Or at least none of the doctors or anything are. You get the scalpel and you peel off the packaging. And you press down on this boil. It splits immediately, the blood bursting, pus coming with it. And you feel it dripping down your arm. Smell of rot coming from it. Mrs. Katzenbeisser, there's a nurse walking up to you, and she sees like, are you okay? Sorry, that should have been put in the sharps box. I'm terribly sorry. She takes it off you. Hold on a moment. And she gets a bandage. Doesn't look very deep. I don't think you need stitches. They just bandage it up for you. And I'm sorry. I was actually coming to tell you that your husband has passed away. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I don't want to say he didn't feel any pain because I don't believe in lying to. But he did, as far as we can tell, ask for you before he died.
She just kind of looks at this nurse and like there's like a small like smile. No tears whatsoever. It's kind of like a relief smile, and she's just kind of like smiling, which is a strange reaction to someone passing away, but
She kind of looks confused. I'll give you a few moments to gather yourself, and then we'll talk about how the further steps. Like, you have this thing in the cup, you're holding it. You hear clipped footsteps, and you see a tall, thin man wearing looks like a suit underneath a doctor's coat. Mr. Oliver?
Oliver?
Oliver.
Oh, sorry. Rasche. My father. I'm bearing my father's name. Yes.
Sorry. My name's Hans-Georg Richter. I'm the pathologist, and he points at the cup. I think we have some things to talk about.
Oh, yes, thank you. I think we do.
2 orderlies already have Magda's body. If your friends can come with, if you'd like.
I'm not. They're not feeling great. Would you want to come along? Sort of look at them, not not sure if I should insist.
I will catch up with you all later. I have something to take care of.
Guess I think there was some more bad news. You'll excuse us. I'll find you.
Elisabeth,
Thanks.
what about you?
Elizabeth is standing watching through the window. She's not looking at Magda. She's kind of intently watching the medical staff working around her.
2 orderlies have already covered Magda up and are taking her down to the morgue.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I can bear the look of her, mangled body as it is with the creatures and the pustules. Okay, I'm ready. I follow Richter clutching my little cup.
Elisabeth, are you going with, or are you staying with Sophia?
She waits for a moment, then realizes that Mike is gone, and turns to see where he went.
He's walking with the doctor towards the elevators.
She'll follow, but she's kind of still in her own world quite a bit. She's kind of just...
You get into the lift. Richter takes a key, puts it in. It's one of the lower levels. Now, I know you've just suffered a loss, but this is a terrible choice of words, but this is exciting for me that you saw what happened to your mother, to Miss Orlova, yes?
Why is everybody denying it? The EMTs didn't seem to see. The doctor was just gaslighting me, following where the worms were crawling all over her too.
I know. I have my theories about why this is happening. I think we should wait to discuss them until we are in my office. But you're not going crazy. I see what you see. And looks at you both. And
Of course,
I
I'm not
think I
going
know
crazy.
what's happening.
Right. Good.
Now, if you'd like, I can take that from you. And he offers to take the cup with the larvae in it.
Sure.
The rest of the times, he seems quite excited. Not excited as but quite nervous, kind of agitated a little bit, and talking to you. And he blurts out things like, "So, have you ever seen any UFOs?" I know it seems like a silly question. Believe me. What about tarot? Do you believe in the tarot? Do you see things like this often? Is it something new to you? Is it?
I just sort of look disgusted. Tarot? UFOs? What? Are you one of those Satanist guys too? My mother was hanging out with?
No, of course not. I'm a man of science. He leads you through.
Excuse me, I just heard you say tarot.
I was asking what you believe in. In my research, I found that people who believe in certain things find it easier to see such phenomena. And what about you, Miss
König.
Frau König? Very nice to meet you. What about you? Have you ever? Do you see things like this often? Is it something that's new to you?
No, this is fine. Reality is plainly inconsistent now, and it varies depending on the observer.
Quite. It takes you through where the tables, steel tables laying out. You can see that Magda's body's been brought in, but it's covered. Takes you through to what looks like kind of office or maybe a staff room. There's coffee, there's Danishes. He offers you something to eat, the coffee. Can I get
I
you
think
anything
I'll
else?
grab a coffee, but I'm way too disgusted still to eat.
He
But yeah, just a coffee to wash down that smell even.
takes the coffee, takes a Danish, starts to bite into it and talk to you. Right, with your mother, was she sick before? Do you know how long she was sick?
Well, we didn't regularly see each other, but we met 10 days ago at a function in Hamburg, and she was complaining of not feeling very well then. And then when we were going to meet the next day, she missed it. Um, well, to be honest, I was quite shocked of how bad her health was when we came to her apartment, and I saw the state of everything and how many pills she was taking. I know from my father that she'd had mental health issues more or less all her life, which is why they all separated.
That makes sense. Yes. See that
How does it? How?
it moves, and then you see that he's got a couple of like glass jars, and you can see some of these worms have been put into them.
There's more. There's more cases like that.
Actually, no, that's me fucking things up. There's not. But he grabs a book, opens up, and says, "I first came across these symptoms in old medical literature, but Russian soldiers after World War II. Your mother was Russian, wasn't she?
That's right.
So after World War II, the some people were diagnosed with these as intestinal worms. And yeah, sorry, there are jars because I'm just thinking, yeah, he would have them. They're old samples. I'm an idiot. But from the descriptions they gave, it was something completely different. He starts flipping through the book. Wait, there's another one as well. This one he puts in front of you, Elisabeth, for some reason. The Diseases of War, a pathological overview. But it's written in Russian. He flicks through it, pictures, grabs another book. This one is The Curse of Diseases. It's written in English. He flips through the one book, the one written in Russian, gets the photos with pictures of the boils and the larvae. They can be seen. So on camera, they've been able to be photographed. In the other book, he flips out a page. More pictures, but this is bodies covered in boils. This is a book about curses. Black magic, as it were. I know, please give me a moment. There's a detailed clinical description of the disease's progression. I notice similarities to Lubino's description of disease. Toporov, that's the one for the curse of diseases, witnessed the infection in Leningrad before the 17 revolutions. In his book, he claims it was caused by a curse, which can be dispelled by magic. He claims a witch performed a ritual to inflict these symptoms, and he points and he's very excited. And look here, the power acquired from their suffering can later be utilised in other magical rituals. This shows the parasite, though, existed in Russia. I'm certain this is a rare parasitic infection.
Without saying anything, without saying anything, Elisabeth takes out the Power of Dreams book and flicks to the book, the page that was stuck open in the apartment that they read, and opens that and shows it to the gentleman.
I see. Oh my goodness. And he sits down, his book in his hands. So
all this about curses.
Okay, I need to gather my thoughts.
This was written by I think her best friend. super sketchy guy. Satanist for all that I know. They go back forever. Also Russian.
Okay. See, that's
That
that's
that
how
that guy, he must have given it to her, right? I mean, curses are nonsense, but some kind of Russian parasite. Yes, of course.
This, you're saying curses are nonsense, Russian parasite. That's not quite it. I believe that people that suffer this suffer from a very rare immunodeficiency disorder. It's called Herald syndrome. It isn't dangerous in and of itself, but
Do
it
you
doesn't
think his talk of curses would trigger my rationalist disadvantage? I'm afraid I might be ruder to him than I want to be.
Yes.
No, this is a 16. I'm fine.
Yeah, very good. The immunodeficiency isn't dangerous in itself, but it does allow certain parasites to gain entry where they maybe otherwise wouldn't. I'll need to conduct some tests on your mother if that's okay with you.
Immunodeficiency? Do you mean like AIDS? Which I
No,
guess
no.
is still scary.
There are lots of types of immunodeficiency. AIDS and HIV they definitely have certain things to do with it. This, however, isn't quite the same. It only affects certain parts of the immune system. Can I ask, when do you think your mother could have been infected? Judging from what I've read, the incubation period can vary between 2 and 6 months. I mean, they didn't.
I hadn't been meeting her that frequently. You know, we would write letters every now and then, and I've not lived in the same city for the longest time. So yeah, no, I'm afraid I can't say.
The books don't have a cure. Toporov suggested that maybe magic could do something about it. And looking at this book that you've given, that perhaps can I hold on to this for a day or two to read it?
But please take all the tests that you need. Well, actually, we had discovered the boils on ourselves at this point, right? Can I show him mine and ask him if he thinks that I've caught it?
It looks. I do think so. You're in the preliminary stage, if I'm not mistaken.
Please take a sample if you need to.
I was about
roll
to
up
ask
my
if that would
shirt.
be okay. He busies himself and gets some things and asks you as well, Elisabeth, if he can do so. But here's the thing. Toporov suggested magic. And I know, magic, it sounds so out there. He suspected that the course of the disease depended on rituals performed against them, so they weren't worsening on their own. Someone was inflicting this. And there's a reason I tend to believe this explanation. We can all see what's going on, but people with limited perception and intellect can't see the symptoms. The majority of people can't see them. And that makes me think that only people that are somehow in some way attuned, that's why the perhaps silly question of tarot and the like. Maybe there's something that makes us special, that allows us to see these things, that gives us the ability to maybe tackle them where others couldn't. Do you understand what I mean?
But I hate all this stuff. It's all nonsense.
You don't have to believe in it. I can do my tests and I will, through science, do my best to help you. I will.
That's very kind of you, Dr. Richter, but I'm still thinking that it's got to be her friends that put this on her.
Well, if they
like
did, then maybe
I
we
said,
can find a way to reverse it on you at least.
could it be? I don't know. Could it be a biological weapon or something?
Can't rule it out, but
You know, they're just posing as Satanists and occultists, and in reality, it's what do I know? That a spec ops.
it's definitely possible in this world that we live in. The future, as they say, is incredible.
Well, thank you so much for taking this seriously, at least.
Oh, of course, and
I
I understand my colleagues aren't able to, perhaps, but it's no excuse, really. Frau König, if it's okay with you, I'll take some samples from you as well, and I'll hold on to this book for now and get it back to you. Maybe you can come in a couple of days once I have the results of the tests.
I have a hang on, and she takes a card from her bag for the bookshop.
Perhaps I'll come visit you. Regardless. He kind of
I'll
smiles.
also give him
You can tell
my
he's more comfortable
card.
talking to you than he is talking to Mike.
I think maybe Elisabeth might try and have a quiet conversation with him while she's taking samples out of earshot of the other two.
Sophia's not
I'll
there.
be super.
Yeah.
I'll be super happy. Just maybe checking out the books that he has lying around there.
Yep.
The Russian book maybe, which I guess that maybe Elisabeth also can't read. So
This is
so
true, I
maybe I look
cannot.
at that one. So as I'm immersed in this, feel free to take a few steps away from me.
Yeah, it's The Diseases of War, a pathological overview by Valentin Lyubimov.
Yeah, just take a run at it. It's the only way. Some years ago, I may have done something that could have precipitated my part in this, I think.
Fascinating. May I ask what it was?
I deal in books that are rare and occult, generally secondhand. I'm not easily led by such things, but in this instance, I was trying to prove a point. I was trying to prove that a ritual would not work. So I attempted it.
I see. I can completely understand why you might believe something like that wouldn't work.
Well, it didn't feel like it would work, and I didn't expect it to work, but it felt like something happened, something unidentifiable, and some sudden change.
Interesting. Do you think you could give me more details about it? It doesn't
Not
have
right
to be
now. It's been rather a difficult few hours. But at a later date we could talk more, I think. I could show you it, perhaps.
That would be delightful. That would be an immense help. He finishes taking the bloods and stuff. I'll make sure these are rushed. Again, I'm terribly sorry for your loss, and I'm sorry for how my colleagues behaved towards you. Please know that you're not. That you are in your right mind. That there is something here to see. That there is a reason your mother died, and I sincerely hope that we can help you.
So long as the truth of what happened has been preserved.
I
I
really
shall do my
appreciate
best.
that.
He escorts you out, and as you go under the sheet where Magda is, you see things moving. Sophia,
Hi.
a nurse comes to you again. If you would like to say goodbye, we can take you to him now.
Sure.
And she offers her arm to help you in case you're in trouble. They can there. Take you
I'm
through to the
fine.
room.
She just walks. She's like,
The body's covered up. His face is a mess, but I understand maybe if you'd like to see it.
Can I have some, like a minute alone?
Of course, please. I'll wait outside.
She's gonna walk over to the sheet and like pull it back. And he always wore this like cross necklace. She's just gonna rip it off.
As you do, you feel the chain snap, and you feel cold, bloody fingers latch onto your wrist. And the jaw that is broken and askew, and a voice that does not sound whole. You're my whore, and I'll never let you go. And that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
But now he dead, so.
This is called, as Yeti says, death is only the beginning. So, how was your session? Everyone good?
Sophia's going through it, bro. Bless her heart.
Sophia.
Yes, ma'am. So,
So
what we'll do-
good.
we will go through the dramatic hooks and the character development. And then, be calm and carrying, exactly. Sorry, I'm not allowed to look at chat too much because I get very distracted, so I do appreciate it when people write, though. And that is very interesting about the Vienna birth. It's like the whole Wiener Wurst and, what do you call it?
Frankfurter?
Yeah, Frankfurter and Wiener. Yeah. But anyway, so, first of all, let's go through the questions. All of you, have you discovered anything new about the truth?
Well, I think the good doctor gave us a whole big parcel of that.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I think the whole Russia disease and curse connection has been confirmed.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Have we learned anything new about our characters?
I did. Sophia is a fighter. She'll fight to escape.
Indeed. So you get a point for that.
When going neurotic, Elisabeth goes all formal, and that felt like the best way.
Yep, find that absolutely fine. For you, Mike, Yeti?
I feel like I finally I finally found my balls this session.
Yeah, okay. I'm good with that. What about, have we challenged ourselves?
I mean, I guess Sophia gets a point for that for sure.
Yes. Sophia can definitely get a point for that. And then dramatic hooks. Did anyone get any of their hooks completed?
I mean, I feel like I haven't investigated Philip Kramer's books yet.
No, not yet. What's the other one?
Yeah, I think I cleverly avoided all of mine. I mean, I guess I sort of overheard the beginnings of who Sophia's stalker was when she was telling Elisabeth, but I'm not quite there yet. And then I'm also most certainly did not confront, but vehemently deny the idea of curses.
That is true.
My other hook is to tell someone about something completely different. So me saying to Dr. Richter about the ritual is not one of my dramatic hooks at the moment.
No. What about you, Lanhee?
I don't remember what mine are.
Yeah, it's been a while for you.
Yeah, it's been. I
But
can't remember.
if you don't have them, we can either get them from the transcript from back then, or we can come up with new ones.
We
think
can
I'm
come up with some new ones.
Finally reaching my first advance with that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from here, folks. Getting faster and faster. You get all your advancements and see if they'll save you. So, we'll do a quick round. You can say if you've got anything to plug. Yeah, then we will read into Lollygaggers early because they're playing the One Ring. So, Lanhee, how about you? How was your night? Anything to plug?
It was fun. I had fun. I don't have anything to plug at the moment. I'm trying to get a Curse of Rookwood game together.
Yes.
So
I cannot wait. Yeti, how about you?
Thank you. This was such good fun. This was all I needed. After a bit of a shoddy week, guys, if a GM raises red flags for you, just run from them. It's fine. There's lovely ones out there. Look.
I only raise red flags that I've been asked to raise.
You raise the best red flags.
And what about you, Lavaita?
I'm probably running Hunter on Monday. I had a good time tonight as well. Sorry, I went straight to plugs in my head for that. But yeah, that was I felt bad for Sophia because I knew it was going to kind of head in this direction, but
Yeah, well, you're off for 2 weeks, you're off for 2 episodes, I need to give you something.
I fear for Harry.
Oh, I've got some things planned for Harry.
oh, bless his heart.
Excellent. So we have then, what you got? We should be playing Mothership either this week or next week. Black Madonna's back in 2 weeks, and we should start recording for the podcast soon. Won't be coming out until later in the year, but we're going to start recording it as soon as possible. Yeah, so I think we're going to read into Lollygaggers, so if you're with us, stick with us. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, blah blah blah, leave a comment, everything else. Yeah, enjoy your horror. Hey, Brian, we'll see you there, ladies. Right, we're going to read all this thing.
I'm doing the read.